I was just thinking, is Google Plus becoming more valid or more popular now? Because I've been noticing that a lot of people on their blogs, they not just have the extra little red G. It's like a block red with a white G in the middle. And sorry, hiccups. Ugh. I just had lunch. I'm at lunch break right now and just chilling. I'm at work. My job is over there somewhere. There's this huge piece of land over there, and a train just passed. But anyway, I was wondering about that because Google Plus seems to be more. It's a lot more busy, and I don't have that many friends on Google Plus, unlike my Facebook and Twitter. And so I know Twitter is very popular, and Twitter is extremely popular because you can just send a quick message about what you're doing at that time, and you can also advertise and do a lot of things on there too, as long as people are interested in it. But when it comes to Google Plus, I'm wondering, is it people are getting more interest? Are they just more excited about it, or there's just more traction towards Google Plus? And Google Plus, they're not doing a whole lot of advertising, but I think one reason why Google is because people are already have Gmail accounts, and I think there's a lot of people who use Gmail. They use the calendaring system, and so they automatically phase on over to Google Plus because they got it all integrated now. So everywhere you go on Google, just about everywhere you go on Google, on the top right, there's a Google Plus thing. Plus, YouTube has a little bit more of Google Plus integration. Not a whole lot, but just a little bit more integration. And so that just tells me that there's probably a lot more people using Google Plus now, and because of the integration of Google Plus. And what's cool is that if you have it in the future, if you create multiple Google Plus, or I'm sorry, YouTube channels, if you have multiple YouTube channels, anything you do new, you can always just create your login. So you don't have to create a whole separate login for a new YouTube channel. That makes it a lot easier to maintain versus having like 15 different logins like I have now. But I'm just curious about that. Google Plus, they seem to be coming up in the world. Back when Microsoft approached Facebook to try to buy it, and of course Mark Softenberg or whatever, because I'm keeping Google in my name and smart move, money and power hungry person that he is, and he decided to not sell it. So Microsoft couldn't buy it. Google tried to make an offer, and Google couldn't buy it. So Google said, okay, you don't want to sell us your social networking? We're going to create our own. And we're going to integrate it with the rest of our services. And it seems like Google Plus, even though it seemed a little bit shady for a minute, it didn't really seem like it was going to do anything. It seems like it's catching up. And so I do believe Google Plus is going to become a little bit more viable than, well, I'm not going to say a little bit more than Facebook, because people use Facebook in different ways. People use Google Plus and Twitter for different reasons, so it's not in that way, but I think it's going to become just as viable as Facebook. And because there are some people on this planet that don't have a Facebook page. They just have a Twitter and Google Plus page, and that's it. What else is good about Google Plus is that, you remember Google Places? You remember Google Local? Well, they took away those services and integrated into Google Plus. So if you go to a business listing on Google, it will link you to the business page. And every business that's registered somewhere is posted in Google Plus, whether the owner controls it or not. And it even says, are you the owner of this page? Please take, claim. And if you take claim of that ownership, it will send you a postal mail They will send you something in the post office, postal mail that says, hey, enter in these codes, and then you take ownership of that location. So I'm thinking that Google Plus, because of the amount of services that they already offered and was able to integrate that into their plan, including the new Google Maps and many other systems, be a big challenge to Facebook. Not now, but sometime in the near future. Now, Windows Phone. Google doesn't want to play nicely with Microsoft. The only Google app that's available is Google Search. So, will there ever be app and Google Hangout app? Who knows? Will Google design more apps for Windows Phone? Because even though I'm a very big Microsoft fan, doesn't necessarily mean that I only use Microsoft products. There are a few products that Google makes that Microsoft does not. So, and not saying that I'm forced to use Google. I'm just saying that Google has a lot of services that I do like better than Microsoft. Is better than Google Apps. But Google Maps, I'm talking about the maps now, is a lot more intuitive than Bing Maps, which is now integrated with Nokia. But on my phone, on my Windows phone, I prefer Nokia/Bing Maps over Google Maps. I don't know why that is. It's really, on a computer, Google Maps work better. On a phone, Bing/Nokia Maps work better. Doesn't make any sense, I know. Well, anyway, peace out.